and send it into reports.maxvelocitywx.com. How many of you guys are currently in a tornado warning in the chat? You know, if you're in the chat right now, you're in one of these tornado warnings. Yeah, roll call. Hey, Sean for the $50 super chat. They're keeping the people in Kansas City safe. Also, go to my hometown for not participating in shame. I know, I'm shocked. Like, I'm actually stunned. We've not had anybody park under an overpass yet on stream. The northern tornado that was down near Liberty has lifted. So that is now no longer in progress, but it was for a moment. We still are watching this area of rotation 2 going towards Buckner for a possible tornado threat. The only 2 tornado warnings that we have are in western Missouri currently. But if you live near Bates City, if you live near Odessa, Wellington, get ready. All these little purple dots that you see on your map are people that are submitting their location here on our map. You can actually submit your location. There's a link in the description. We have 2 people, at least over here in Buckner, that are right in the path of a strengthening area of rotation. This is trying to converge right now on Route 24, and that's going to go right to Buckner here in a second.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
We have a new confirmed tornado warning. That's for Clay, Jackson, and Ray counties. So that's going to be this northern tornado warning. If you are in this red polygon, we need to put as many walls between you from the outside as possible. You got to get away from windows and get to the lowest floor possible. We have a tornado that has been in progress here for a little bit. It's been on and off producing tornadoes at least, and it's going to try to produce another one, maybe even a couple. One is trying to go towards Buckner, which we have people tuning in from there, and then the other one is just to the south of H Road, which is east of Liberty. If you guys do want to put your location on the map, let's do a quick little roll call. We have 55,000 of you watching. Put your location on the map, helps us get a better idea of where you guys are tuning in from and what we should be covering more of. All right, so there's a link in the description if you want to click on that. If you're on TV, you can scan the QR code. There's one of the more helpful ways to being able to see what's going on in real time. On these last couple of radar scans, this map is about to be absolutely spammed, I think, in a second by locations. It's probably going to get crazier in a second. It's crazy how much about half of a mile of difference makes. This is one part of where this rotation is, right? This is just outside of it. And then this here is inside of where that rotation is, at least inside of the line. And then this is kind of in the middle. I believe this is looking, I don't know if this is looking westbound. It looks like it's looking eastbound, but you can see the wind is now beginning to pick up. It's about to get a lot more intense here in a second. Here it goes. Look at the wind pick up here. This is right where that rotation's going to go by here. Hey, King for the super chat. That'll get more intense. Just takes a second. Rain is going sideways here. I wish we had an ability to like measure how many people were in this area, but guys, these are all the people that just submitted their locations. We got one chaser overlaid on top of it in Kansas City, which actually looks like we have power outages here in Kansas City. This is inside of the free Weatherfront app. This is Live Storm Chaser Weather Watch Live. There are power outages here in Kansas City. This isn't downtown here. This whole entire street signal here, it's not working. So there are definitely power outages here in Kansas City. They look to be pretty major. If you guys want to check out the Live Storm Chasers inside of Weatherfront, you can download the free app at the top link in the description. But definitely got some power outages there in downtown Kansas City. That's located literally in downtown. So there are some places without power. Some definitely have power, but it's mostly just the larger buildings that probably have some backup, generator thing going. Latest scan, got a little hook here on your Blue Springs. Rotation's not tight. We also got some rotation here on the southwest side of Buckner. Ryan asks, am I okay? You're in the path of rotation. I'll be taking shelter. No problem, Brandon. Rotation here in Missouri City has gotten broader. I'm more concerned about this one right now. Going towards Napoleon as well as Wellington. This is live on the southern tornado warning near Blue Springs, which is where hundreds of you guys are tuning in from right now. Hey, Josh, the super chat saying for southern Kansas, anything for southern Kansas tonight, or can we sleep? There's going to be a lot of storms there over the next couple hours. Yo, huge shout out to James with the $50 super chat. W spam this chat for James. Really appreciate that. Okay, this is right next to that rotation that is near Blue Springs, Missouri right now. Also, for those that are in Kansas City right now, I know a lot of you guys are tuning in from Kansas City. This is downtown. There are several buildings that I've seen here over the last couple minutes that do not have power. There are some that do. Most of the bigger buildings have power. They're probably on generators, I'd guess. But it does look like the downtown area is nice and bright. There are many areas surrounding it that do not have power. David says, I'm in the bath with my cat, insanely strong winds. So that was over there in Independence just a moment ago. Wind, siren, and lots of thunder. We got a possible tornado developing right now coming up towards Buckner. And it is really windy here in Blue Springs right now. Hey, Bell for the super chat. I'm in downtown Kansas City. Yeah, we got like literally hundreds of you. I think thousands of you tuning in from Kansas City right now. It is really windy here. Still definitely looking at 70 to 80 mile per hour winds right now with a possible tornado here in Blue Springs. Hey, Nico for the $20 super chat saying it's a time lapse of the storm coming into Kansas City. If you guys do have photos and videos, you can go to the maxvelocitywx.com website. We'll be checking those out. The line of storms is getting really intense here in Blue Springs. Possible tornado again, just east of Blue Springs. It'll go into Grain Valley here in a moment. There's a hook echo. Actually, look at this on the latest scan. Let me take off locations. You can see the thumb. There's a very clear little thumb shape that has developed here over the last couple minutes. And so that right there is possibly where the tornado, that's probably where the tornado's going to try to form. It's going to literally be right along Interstate 70. And then in a moment, it'll go into Oak Grove and Bates City. This is, I believe, the furthest east camera. Actually, we have one in Oak Grove. We have a couple down the line. It's one of the more eastern cameras here in Oklahoma City. Hey, Steven for the super chat. Also, Cats the super chat, important service. Appreciate that. Why are people driving in this kind of weather? Do you think these people are choosing to like drive in the weather? Like, I don't even think some of these people probably knew this was coming. Look at this. It's getting really windy here now. We're still definitely looking at 70 to 80 mile per hour winds. Possible tornado here near Grain Valley. The tornado from this camera would just barely be a hair south, which I think is where we're looking right now. I think it's looking west, maybe? I think it's looking west. So, yes, bro. This is right next to that rotation right now. Huge shout out to Wolfie with the $20 super chat. Just want to give you a super chat. How does St. Louis look for tonight? Should be mainly a wind threat. Off topic, but I am hearing thunder as well, and I'm not here.